Hi guys. So today I'm going to tell you a story. A long time ago, this would be how you got most of your information. Somebody physically telling you a story. They didn't have YouTube, they didn't have telephones. They had people that would go town to town and tell stories and entertain people. So I'm going to tell you a story today. A long time ago, there was a tiny baby sapling apple tree. And that apple tree sat every night, and she stared at the stars, and she was in awe. She loved them so much. She thought they were beautiful. And she said, I would do anything to have a star of my own. And over time, she grew sad that she couldn't reach the stars. And one night, an apple fairy flew through, and she saw the little sapling, and she said, Little sapling, why are you sad? And she looked up and she said, I just want a star of my own. I would do anything to have my own star. And the apple tree orchard fairy said, if you work really hard and you grow strong and you have lots and lots of red apples, then you will be rewarded with your very own star. And the little apple tree got so excited, and every day it stretched its limbs as far as they would go. And she would drink as much water as she could, and she'd soak up as much sunshine as she could. And year after year, she got taller until she was the tallest apple tree in the whole orchard. And she waited for the day that the fairy would come back, because now her leaves and branches were loaded with beautiful red apples. And one night, all her patience paid off, because there was the fairy. And the fairy flew right past her. And she said, wait, fairy. And the fairy turned around and said, you are so beautiful. I didn't even recognize you. You're so big. And she said, I know. I've been waiting for you to come back so that I can have my reward. And the fairy looked confused, and she said, you already have your reward. And the apple tree grew quiet. She had never seen a star. She'd never touched a star. Nobody had ever given her one. And she started to grow sad again. And the orchard fairy said, it's okay. You have your reward. And she flew off, and the tree grew very depressed. She was sad. Until one day, a little boy came and plucked an apple from her branches. And he took out his pocket knife. And instead of cutting the apple like this, up and down for his snack, he took the apple and he cut it around. And the tree was amazed at what she saw. Because inside that apple was a star. She didn't just have one star. She had branches and branches full of tiny apple stars. She really did have her reward. And every year she worked so hard so that her branches would be filled with stars. What do y'all think? Did you like the story? Did you know there was a star inside the apple? When you make your apple pie, or the next time you have an apple, cut it this way and you can see the star. Isn't that awesome? And then if you look really close, see if I can get a good picture, you can see the little bitty baby pips in there. And remember, pips that's the word for an apple seed. See if I can get one out. They are well protected in the core so that they don't get eaten. Look at that little baby pip. Teeny tiny in there. See if that helps. Helps it focus. Isn't that cool? Did you like the story?